Hey folks, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red playthrough part 19. Let me make sure. Okay, it is part 19. Sorry folks about that. It's been a long time since I actually recorded anything to do with Pokemon, so I might be a little rusty when it comes to... Actually, this is my first time recording anything in a long time. Got a new job, it's been getting in the way, so I'm back, got some free time. I'm actually recording over the weekend. I'm feeling I feel rested, folks. But anyway, folks, this is Cinnabar Island. As we left our last time, we're into the Pokemon Mansion. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but let me go ahead and break you off a little piece about what Cinnabar Island, is and located and all that other stuff. So, Cinnabar Island is an island located in the southwestern part of the Kanto region. It's home to the famous Pokemon Lab, which I believe we did go through in the last part. And it's said to be able to resurrect Pokemon from the ancient past. I had the opportunity to do that, but I kind of blew it because I forgot, to be honest. This island is also home to the gym leader, Blaine, whatever, bearer of the Volcano Badge. However, the access to his gym for now is restricted, and because I'm looking over the handy dandy guide right now. Actually, you could get some pretty great stuff here. Not in the mansion itself, but, well, you could get some good stuff in the mansion itself, but I'm talking about, like, at the Pokemart. If you haven't already, it's a good chance to stack up on some Ultra Balls. You got some Great Balls, Hyper Potions and stuff like that. It's a good chance and a good opportunity to get that here. So, the Pokemon here are pretty much just like in the water. You get your Gyarados, your Seadrill, if I'm even saying that right, but yeah, the Pokemon Mansion is a decrepit, burnt down mansion. Sorry folks, it got its name because of a famous Pokemon researcher once lived there. Amongst the rubble and wreckage is information the scientists who once worked there obtained a Mew and impregnated it with a genetically altered Mewtwo who destroyed the mansion in its escape. So if you folks have seen the Pokemon movie, pretty much goes over this. But anyway, the assortment of Pokemon in here are pretty much your standard. You got your Koffing, your Rattatas, your Growlithe, which is a 15% chance, and you got your Weezing and Grimer, which is both of them is a 5% chance. So if you need to pretty much like train before you face the gym leader in this city, go ahead and do. This is a great place to do it. You have to, number one, you have to do it anyway. So why not just fight every trainer on your way to pretty much figuring out this puzzle to this place. But anyway, folks, the new Pokemon, quote unquote, because it's not really new, but the Pokemon that you can encounter here for catching is one of them is Koffing. Fans probably recognize this Pokemon because of the show and stuff like that. I think James had a Koffing. Yeah, I think he did. Koffing is a pure poison Pokemon with a high defense and decent attack status. Koffing moveset appears to be focused upon self-sacrifice for the better good. He has an annoying move, which is self-destruct. An explosion, which makes the user faint but would inflict massive damage into the opponent. So you got to be careful when fighting these guys because they can blow up in your face. And if your Pokemon is at a low level, your Pokemon's going with Koffing and his sacrifice. But including Koffing in your team, including Koffing in your team so that you can make it do kamikaze attacks is certainly feasible, but most players will probably seek different strategies when defeating the Elite Four. Koffing evolves into Weezing at level 35, so I think the Koffing in this place is at level 28, so you don't have to train it much in order to get its evolution. Woo! I'm winded, folks. It's been a while since I did this, so you gotta forgive me on that. At the time of this recording, anyway, folks, it's been, like I said, it's been almost a month, and I haven't recorded anything since. So I kind of gotta get back into the groove of, recording again. So I gotta get back into that montage of, recording, pacing myself, doing all that goodness, just so I could get this information out there, because folks, we're pretty much almost done with this playthrough. We got a couple more parts left, and then that's it. I think we got at least I don't want to run it how many parts we got before you, but we're coming close to the end, folks. But anyway, another good Pokemon you can catch here is Grimer, which is another pure poison Pokemon. Grimer is a Pokemon clearly shaped as a tank to delay and stall opponents. Jeez, I can't even say that right. Jeez. A player seeking to use Grimer in battle will probably take advantage of its defensive move, such as Minimize, which is fucking annoying, and Acid Armor to deflect and endure the attacks of the opponent while attacking with Sludge, which is also annoying, or Sludge Bomb, which is annoying as well. Grimer will evolve into Muk at level 38, so it's a little more weaker as term of stats when it comes to Grimer versus Coughing. So yeah, just be careful with that. So as I stated before, if you didn't make sure that you don't be a dumbass like me and take the fossil and get it at the Pokemon Lab to get yourself pretty much a free Pokemon. So basically 2 Pokemon I believe that comes out of that. One is Kabuto, which is a rock water Pokemon that possesses great attack and defense. His move is somewhat better than his counterpart, which I'll go over in just a moment here, which is Mega Drain and Ancient Power. So Kabuto evolves into Kabutops at level 40, and the other Pokemon, I don't even know if I can freaking Ammonite. I'm probably butchering that, but anyway, that's another Pokemon that you were able to attain if you got those rocks. So basically, most of this part is just focusing on getting through the mansion, and then we'll have our fated battle at the Cinnabar Gym. So we'll be able to do that. But yeah, folks, it's just basically walking around the Big Behind Mansion and doing stuff like this. So it's tangent time, folks. Tangent time. So I'm going to pretty much you'll be able to guess when this when I started recording this, because I'm going to be talking about something that's kind of relevant now, which is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came out today at the time of this recording. So yeah, I hope you folks are enjoying that to the fullest. That game looks gorgeous. I heard that it plays kind of okay. You gotta get used to the controls if you are used to the controls of the original. I hope to be playing that soon, probably like towards the end of this year. I got so much stuff that I got planned and coming around the corner, and but I hope you folks that have been enjoying the videos that I put on the side, because not everybody enjoys Pokemon, so I've been putting out little videos behind. I hope you folks enjoyed the Streets of Rage video that me and the co-host with the most have been playing. We pretty much we beat the whole trilogy, folks. The Streets of the original Streets of Rage trilogy is complete, even though we did it in kind of reverse order. But yeah, we completed the trilogy, folks. It was only a matter of time. But as I was going over that tangent, welcome to the Cinnabar Gym. And the Cinnabar Gym is the official gym of Cinnabar Island. No shit. It specializes in fire-type Pokemon. If you defeat the gym leader, you'll receive the volcano badge. The Cinnabar Gym is a high-tech affair featuring a series of sealed doors. You must answer trivia questions about various Pokemon, but I'm not doing that because I'm going straight I need all the experience I could get, folks. So, yeah, it's a Pokemon quiz. So if you answer the right, I think what I did was, I answered the questions. Even though I answered the questions, I still fought the trainers that was here. It's a total of 7 trainers here to fight, all optional. If you answer those questions correctly, that is. They're all, you know, rocket Pokemon such as Vulpix, Growlithe, Ninetales. You'll see a couple of those. You'll see some Ponytas, and that's about it as far as like and you might see a Rapidash too. But anyway, yeah, you might see like I stated before, you might see a Rapidash too. But anyway, as we're pretty much going along, I'm gonna pretty much get back on the topic that we was talking about before. And I'm training up my Articuno, make sure he gets all big and strong and all that good jazz, folks. But anyway, yeah, I hope you folks are enjoying this Pokemon part, and if you are, go ahead, give that thumbs up, appreciate that. And even if you're not, you know, I do thank you for stopping by anyway. You know, you're taking time out of your day. Geesh, I stuttered at that part. You take your time out of your day to see a nerd talk about a game that he enjoys. I know that's my motto, folks. It really is. I said that if you go back on my my single playthroughs, I probably said that like every other part or so. But anyway, yeah. Crash Bandicoot, as I was stated before, that game looks gorgeous. Looks beautiful. It is thundering like crazy outside, folks. So if you do, I hope my headset don't pick it up. But you might, it might pick up a boom or a crackle every now and then, even though I hope it don't. But, that's life. But anyway, yeah, if I come to a conclusion where there's no Pokemon videos up or anywhere, then I do want to apologize. That's why I'm trying to record as much video as I can for it right now. Yeah. So yeah, it's just work life has been hectic on me. I'm seeing myself unable to record as much as I want to, even though I wish I had the opportunity to record all the freaking time. I would love that, folks, just to be able to put out continuous content for you folks. I would love to be doing that, just like as a daily thing, just producing content, getting videos out there for you folks to watch and enjoy. I would love to do that, but you know what? Life calls, you got bills, you know, student loans and all that good stuff is knocking on your door, you know, ready to deliver a bill. You know, the mailman rings the door, kick you in the nutsack, throws a bill on the floor and just walk off. That's kind of like life. But anyway, folks, if you folks are subscribed to my other channel, which is Instrumental King 21, I hope that you folks are enjoying the content there as well, even though I don't put out as much content there as I do on this channel, because this channel is I'm making this channel my main focus for now, folks. So because in my other channel I got like over 500 something subscribers so far. I'm trying to convert those to come over here, but you know, I can't force anybody to do something that they don't want to do, you know? That's just life. And life gives you decisions. So if you want to do something, you have the ability and the freedom to do so. You know, that's what's so great about life. In most places, that is. In other places, you don't really have a choice. So let me just let's see what's going on here. Okay, so yeah, as I stated before, the gym leader here is Blaine. We're gonna be fighting him if we're not already. I kind of lost track of what we was doing already because I wasn't really paying attention at the screen. But I'll be able to find out here in a few seconds to see what's going on here. Charizard getting that XP. Okay, so it was a super nerd once again. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it and going back over it, I really didn't need to fight all these dudes. I should have just skipped it. And as soon as I said that, I did. I probably just said that to I'm probably just fighting them to show off the Pokemon that that we haven't encountered before. I gotta remember the format. The format that we have in here, folks. But anyway, yeah, Fire Red. I was just thinking about something. People was thinking about. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. At the time of this recording, it's been about a couple of weeks ago. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon was announced. I don't know if you folks are hyped about that or not. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that game, folks. I mean, it's supposed to be like a continuation, like Black and White 2? You know, the Black and White and Black and White 2 continuations of each other. So, is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon supposed to be a continuation of Pokemon Sun and Moon, or it's supposed to be like an expansion pack? Because if it's like an expansion pack, meaning that it's just expanding on the story and it's not a brand new, then it's really not worth getting it. I don't think Nintendo would do that. I'm not so sure. And people are wanting, for some reason or another, a Diamond and Pearl remake, which would look gorgeous with the graphics that they have now. But I don't know, folks. I mean, it's kind of a little too soon for wanting Diamond and Pearl remakes. I don't know. I'm kind of on the borderline with that, you know. I mean, if it is, it is what it is, basically. I'm getting a headache just talking about it. But yeah, it pretty much is what it is, folks. But anyway, this is the gym leader. It's time for that gym leader time. Blaine, I think that's his name. I can't get it right, but he's rocking some strong Pokemon, folks. He really is. So if your Pokemon's not up to par, you know, and this pretty much is going to be a stale battle between Charizard and Growler, because they are fire types, and fire types, they don't affect each other much. It's not going to be very effective at all. So, you know, I figured he used a Hyper Potion, but you know what? I got more than just fire moves with the boy Charizard. I also got some flying moves. I got that Slash, which brought that health, critical hit. You going down, Growler fainted. That's what I like to see right there. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Charizard is being the strongest in my party so far. I'm just gonna hold on to him. If I can get that massive damage, I'm at least 12 levels higher. At least 10 or more level higher than his Pokemon. Doesn't make you down. Don't think that made any sense, but yeah, I'm more than enough. And Charizard is just ranking up those points, folks. He really is. But I'm gonna keep holding on to Charizard as long as I can, you know. But you know, hanging on to him as long as I can. I kind of had a brain fart there, folks. I don't know what happened, but as I stated before, yeah, it's been a while since I did this. I hope you folks are enjoying this part so far. I hope you folks are forgiving me for pretty much kind of messing up all over the place. Eventually, when I get back into the flow of doing this once again, I'll be back into my natural flow. You know, how I usually do things, you know, and not stuttering all over the place and get my words mixed up and ramble jamble and all that other stuff. But yeah, Arcanine, his strongest Pokemon, as I can see right here. He's damaging my poor Charizard and bringing out those Hyper Potions, which is really annoying, by the way. It's annoying when the gym leaders do it. But yeah, Charizard, you take your break, buddy. But yeah, what am I doing? It looked like I was going to change him, but I guess not. But I'm doing pretty much the same thing. Make sure that you're always hyped up on these potions, folks, because that's a sin, God's sin, folks. Like that's really helpful. Is what I really mean to say. Just having potions and everything you need on that. And if you got the money, just spend it like crazy. And I hate when trainers and gym leaders use like more than one potion on their Pokemon. They're like, the Pokemon have like a little slimmer of health, and then they use the Hyper Potion. And I'm thinking, you're just prolonging the battle, and Charizard gets that extra level, yo. But yeah, you're just prolonging the battle that way. But yeah, Blaine is defeated. So now we got the Volcano badge, and we're gonna get a little surprise from somebody. Bill's gonna meet us outside the gym. He's gonna mention something about some islands and want you to come along. So it's your choice if you want to go along. You don't have to. But you know what? There's still some few side quests for you to finish before you want to talk to Bill. Because Bill, talking to Bill and doing the thing that Bill wants you to do is kind of like an optional thing on its own anyway. So, you know what? It's your choice to say, there he is right there. It's your choice to say yes or no. But I'm going to say no because I got my Pokemon to heal up, Bill. So you're going to have to wait. But yeah, these islands that he's talking about, yeah, we'll see what he's talking about when we get to the next part here, folks. So, whenever you're ready to talk to Bill about going to the island, go ahead. He's gonna be in the Pokemon Center, but that's your choice if you want. So, folks, I'll see you in part 20 of the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough.